Hello everyone. This is John Crate. We're back in GreedFall. So we are going to go looking for a patrol. With this guy's help.
Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
Yes, let's go.
Let's not waste any time.
Excuse me. Gotta get rid of these guys. Where's that?
Let's not waste any time.
Buddy, we were under attack. That's not wasting time.
Let's hurry.
Stay away from him. Need him alive. Bam! Right behind. Apparently can't put my weapon down. What? What are you talking about? I didn't leave him behind. Is there any other creatures up here that I should clear the pathway? That was dumb as hell. Okay, let's go back to him. We've cleared the way, at least, so we can't lose him this time. God, that was dumb.
Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
Yes, let's go.
There, the way is clear at least this time. Now, let's go.
Let's not waste any time. Let's not waste any time. Let's hurry.
Fine, we'll stay close to you. God, he moves so slow. We're almost next level at least. Next level should, like, I think when we checked last time, we are going to get we're going to get a lot of points to spend, so that's good. We'll get a new sword. Come on, let's just get there. So I have to follow you anymore?
Is that the patrol we're looking for?
Yes. That's them. More victims of these savages. But 2 of the soldiers are missing. Maybe they managed to escape. They'll surely need help. We should look for them.
Okay, so they're saying it's kind of behind this outcropping. Just a second, there's iron I gotta pick up. Jesus. So inconsiderate.
Help me! I'm in trouble! Please help
Stop
me!
yelling in my face.
This man
I'm right
needs
here.
to be cared for. But in his condition, we can't take him back to the outpost.
Allow me. There. That should be better.
Thank you, sir. Without your help, I would probably have died here.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebel savages. It was a massacre. A few seconds later, only Franz and I were left. We fled. I managed to drag myself here, but he was not so lucky. The savages caught up with him.
Was he captured? Did you see where they took him?
They headed north to Frazonegan, but in the state I was in, I didn't see much else.
Your Excellency, please. We should get him out of there. They're bound to torture and kill him.
We'll take care of it, Corporal. The rebels must have left traces when dragging the prisoner. But not you. You must help your wounded man to reach the outpost. Come on.
Okay. So now we go up here, huh? Come on, go. Oh. Convenient. Mainly for the gold, I can sell those, but we got 3 ammo out of that too. Can't say no to that. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's where I just was. That little island on the map, that's where I just was. So there's creatures here. That music, I don't... I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, here's one. Hey, you. Help me get to the next level. Man, there's just something in my throat today. Okay, they're saying to go here. We'll check Afra after this quest is done. Yeah, this is what we got. Oh, I should have bought hoof fungus. Damn it. I'm going to want a lot of ammo for when we start getting the big boys. See, we couldn't get through here before. So we want to go down here. I think that this is going to bring us up to that area, to the north, though. Come on, kill it. Oh, it's like it stopped seeing us, which is weird. Come on. Here's a way through.
There's our group of rebels. The soldier they captured looks dead.
Where? Just up ahead here? Here. Hello.
My name is Constantine. I'm the legate of the congregation. I'm here because I want to talk to your chief.
I know who you are. The Renaigse on Olmanawi. What do you want to say to Armal?
I want to talk to him about the abductions and to understand what's going on.
You would be the first Renaigse to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out where our camp is?
Charisma.
I am not part of the Alliance. My only goal is to avoid deaths on both sides. Help me. I am your only chance to free your prisoners without bloodshed.
You seem to really believe what you say. I hope I'm not mistaken. Very well. Tell me when you are ready to follow me to our camp.
Sure. Let me, just kind of search around for stuff to steal from you first, I guess. Doesn't look like you have anything. Oops, I want to put my hat on. We're going to be meeting somebody to talk.
Are you ready to follow me, Renaigse?
Let's go.
Okay, I was hoping he'd just kind of transport us there. But no, we gotta stay close to him now, so I don't want to... When I bring up my menu, it doesn't... it doesn't pause the game to put on my helmet, so... Hopefully we don't run into anything too vicious.
Let's stay on guard.
What are you afraid of? That the Donea Exregal have set a trap?
I mean, I'm more concerned with being attacked, honestly, by, like, animals.
This way.
And then losing him the way that we lost our first guy.
I'm letting my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass.
Me first. Oh.
Follow me. We are almost there.
Oh, that's an I can't climb that wall. Christ, don't lose him, don't lose him, don't lose him. What are you doing? go ahead of him? That's weird. There's the campsite. That's all of them here.
This is our main camp. This is where you will find our Mal. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here, and that you are not a traitor.
So, here's the famous rebel camp. I hope their leader can tell us more about these abductions.
No. What do we got over here? I thought I saw something on the ground. There it is. I'm curious, what is down here? Healer's Cave. I picked up a forgotten key. Then is there a forgotten chest somewhere? No, put it away, please. We wanted to loot. To see if we can find a chest. You have a forgotten chest hidden away here? Or just anything for me to steal? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's talk.
Who are you and what are you doing here, Nike?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I came to talk to you about the abductions and your forthcoming attack.
And how did you find our camp?
I convinced one of your men to bring me.
Please, Mal. Explain to him what you know. He can help us free our brothers.
Well, I'll tell you what we know, then you'll understand why we have to fight lions. Many seasons ago, Sinol Manawi started to disappear. Lions attacked the villages and took them with them. We never saw them again. They were either crazy or so injured that even our best Doneigad couldn't do anything. So we counterattacked and captured some of their soldiers. And we learned that they were taking our people to a place they call a laboratory. It is there that they torture and kill them. They talked about experiments.
Experiments? So that was the reason for all these abductions. But what do they hope to discover?
Alert! The lions are attacking! Traitor! It was you who led them to us.
No, I swear. They asked me to investigate. It was never a question of attacking you.
Then prove it! Fight with us!
Gladly.
The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
What's that? If you can read this, it means you are from the continent. My captain ordered me to hide a chest just before we attacked the rebel camp at Dunosid. Unfortunately, our assault failed, and we were locked away in a dungeon. And now we're certainly going to die. I implore you, find the chest we hid before these savages do. The chest is behind some bushes near the Great Waterfall. I managed to throw the key in a haystack near the infirmary. Okay. It's behind some bushes near the Great Waterfall. Hey. Just a few of them? There's just two of them. That was it. Oh, wait.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Comrades, you will pay for what your brothers have done.
You have fought bravely. And your word is true, Honor Manawi.
The Alliance is the ally of the congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly. But Governor Burren used and betrayed us. And he will answer for it. Please, wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory and release your people.
I trust you, so we will wait. But don't take too long. Qua awalem seg, Honor Manawi.
Goodbye.
So now we go see the governor. First, ooh, that's worth some money. Something up here, though. I'm gonna go check that out. By the Great Waterfall. I'm not sure where that is. See if we can see something on the map. Probably in this area. Okay, yeah. Before we leave, unless it's up there, unless it's up in the way that we're going. We'll come back to the camp. We'll go to this camp and check this area out, and then we'll go back to that camp and go back to Hikmet. come on, we're so close. So close to the next level. That's a great waterfall as well. Kinda don't think we can get out there though. It says that there's something there. How do I maybe I can get through. Use the key. Found it. Cardinal's ceremonial robe, Cardinal ceremonial gauntlets, ceremonial boots, Inquisitor, Bishop's vestments. It's a hat. The only person I can think that could use this is you. This is already way better. Oops. No. No. Okay, so we don't have to go find anything else. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw another marker up there hidden in that stuff. Nope. Okay, Governor of Hikmet, if that is indeed your real name. And I'll take all the ammo you got.
Lord de Sade, what? Enough with the formalities, Excellency. You owe me an explanation. Did you order your troops to attack while I was negotiating under a white flag?
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. I would never have placed your life in harm's way.
Sure.
The alliance with the congregation is crucial, and you know it. Your suspicions are unfounded. I'm sorry. It is now clear that decisions are being made without my consent. I'm going.
You mock me, Excellency. I can't believe this matter slipped your vigilance. Everything the Denea Exregao have told me has proven true. Your men attacked and carried off natives. I witnessed it. According to what I've been told, they are taken to a place where experiments are carried out, where they are tortured.
It is true that I knew of the existence of this laboratory. The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. If a remedy is ever to be discovered, it will happen there. But I assure you that I was not aware that natives were being taken there.
Allow me to doubt your sincerity, Excellency. I intend to pay the place a visit and see for myself what happens there. Who directs the research?
Our most brilliant savant, the Dr. Asili. Certainly his legend precedes him. He is the master of your friend, the Professor Afra. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
There we go. Agility level 4, new sword, and talents. That means science. I can try to take that stuff out of there. He can use. Oh, he loses a lot of armor damage. That's not worth it. I need to find him a strength 4 weapon. I've only found strength 3 and strength 5. Where's Afra? Do you have anything to say about this?
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
We got stuff from that too, didn't we? I got a bunch of this stuff that I don't need and nobody can use, so I guess we got some stuff to sell. When we get back to the blacksmith, I will have to deal with this. The laboratory is over there, so we've got to go east to the north and circle around. Ooh, what's up here? Not much. this fence. This way. Right, because we go here, and then we gotta go. It looks like we gotta go a little north and around, maybe.
Halt! No one enters! You speak to the legate of the merchant congregation, soldier. I have been sent by Governor Buren. I have to talk to Dr. Asili.
I don't take orders from the governor, nor the congregation.
Really?
Be on your way. He won't obey me either, Greenblood. He's not from my regiment.
Very well. We're leaving.
Okay, so we can't get in that way. Unless we want to fight our way in, which we could, but it looks like we can just kind of, hey, you know. Is that a hint? If I go in there wearing that, if I'm go in there wearing that, will they like let me through, or? One second. My phone is... Tuck down. Okay, yeah, my phone's telling me I got some stuff. Them shop titans, just gotta complete some missions quick. Mainly I just gotta click through these. There's that. Complete a goal. All the new goals suck, so I'm not going to do any of them. There we go. Okay. It's just the two guards. They're not going to look backwards. This, maybe I'm misremembering, because I remember going into the secret laboratory, but I thought that that was Afra's quest. Maybe we already did all of Afra's quests. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. If we have all our quests done, it doesn't matter. Well, now, since she wanted to meet with us privately...
That. It's a real fortress.
There must be other guards. Be careful.
She wanted to meet with us privately. I'm guessing that means that we've already done all of her stuff. Since she seems to want to form a bond with us. Oh, whatever. Let's just
How
fight our
awful.
way through.
They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
How could members of the Guard choose to participate in this massacre?
Are you kidding me, Kurt? Seriously? Are you seriously asking me that right now? After all the coin guard has done in this place. Hello. Discovered scouts. Yes. That's money. Okay, so there's stuff on the table. Memorandum to the attention of the laboratory guards. I do not know which one of you oafs broke the mechanism that leads to the tunnels, but the cost of replacement will be taken from his pay. The doctor was furious he had to order a replacement part. And even though he probably has received it by now, I hope that once it is replaced, you'll be more careful. These mechanisms are fragile. Interesting. Secret guards. Okay, we got a guard's key. Now we don't have to pick any locks, I guess. Maybe we still do. Who the hell knows? Unblock. I don't know if there's anyone in there, though.
I don't have the key.
Oh. Well then. Where's lockpicking? These are knots.
You're not one of them. Please, get us out of here.
Nauts? What are you doing locked up here?
These scientists captured and abused us. They performed experiments, made us drink potions, took our blood. I heard them say that they wanted to find out how we are immune to the Malachor. None of it makes any sense. Please, get us out of here.
I'll find a way to open this cage.
I want the one who did this to know fear and suffering.
Let's hold this good doctor to account.
Let's unblock this door too. So we have a shortcut. We gotta get the prisoners first, right?
don't have the key.
Really? Well then?
Let's go now. I want to see my people again.
Just one moment. I haven't freed all the prisoners yet.
Or wait. Yeah, freeing the prisoners is important. More important. Let's get them out. Where are they? Looks like we gotta go down here. I used lockpicking.
Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
They can't leave through the city. The guards will stop them, or work.
So we have to find another way to get them out.
Highlight it. Guessing that means we gotta bring them out that way. Because we can't bring them here. Like you just said. Oh, gotta put my armor back on. On everyone. Or wait. Is that the way we came in? Yeah, it is. Okay, I get it. Well, here, let's go. Duh. Okay. I guess let's go find this guy. Hey guys. Okay, that was just uncalled for. There's treasure. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Considering we'll probably have to speak to the guy, I'll leave the hat on.
Who are you? You have no right to be here.
I have come to free your prisoners, and put an end to all the horrors that take place here.
I knew this would happen eventually. This all went too far. Dr. Asili, he lost his mind a long time ago. But what are you going to do with us?
Arrest you. Then I expect you will be sentenced.
No, please! We only followed the doctor's orders.
But you knew.
We tried to stop him, but he is the director of the lab.
You could have reported it to the governor or left this place.
He threatened to destroy our lives. We could not... Please, don't look us up.
You can say all of this in court. It's up to them to judge you.
They will want to make an example of us. We'll not see the light again.
You should have thought about that before helping that monster.
Exactly. I was only following orders isn't a valid defense. Key to the doctor's office. Key to the experimentation room. Key to the cells. 3 of them. Okay, well we didn't need those. Or we don't need those. We've already...
These poor people lost their lives only a few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation.
And they were tyrant. They were cut up like pieces of meat. May the volcano engulf those who did this.
Well, maybe not a volcano, but I'm here. Dr. Asili's research documents. These documents contain hundreds of short but precise notes that describe without any emotion the torture and the experiments inflicted upon the natives and not captives. A few pages are even illustrated with sketches indicating which body parts were amputated on some of the living subjects to test their resistance, and sectional drawings of the dissected parts of their subjects.
This note carefully describes the sequence of the experiments. They're even sketch. It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the horrors committed here. Locked.
Who are you, and under what right do you enter here?
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I'm here to put an end to your crimes.
My crimes? What are you talking about? My work was for the good of humanity. Don't tell me you're crying over some savages. The survival of our species requires sacrifice.
What did you hope to find from all these experiments?
Since the Malachor never reached this island, I wanted to check if these savages were sensitive to it. And I discovered that they were naturally resistant. Do you realize the implications of this discovery? So I tried to isolate this resistance to develop a cure in order to send it to the people on the continent. But I doubt that you will be able to understand the subtlety of such an approach.
Oh, real subtle, buddy.
This man is a cold-blooded reptile. My brothers and sisters were no more than ants to him.
You are a very beautiful specimen. When I think of the power flowing through your veins...
We learned everything we wanted to know. This lab will close and you will answer for everything you have done.
You think so? Guards, capture these people!
To my help! And death to the others!
Stop! Think of my knowledge. All that I have accomplished. That can never disappear.
You will answer for your crimes in court.
But I'll be out soon. My colleagues will understand the importance of my work.
We shall see about that.
Yeah, I probably should have killed him. What do you got here? A new cog. So I'm guessing we need that to get out of here. What do you have here? Letter to Dr. Asili from another doctor, a vial of dark powder. This powder must be important in his experiments. And his blunderbuss, which is not very good. The note says, I did I did a good job of having the young governor of New Serene and his cousin take the potion you sent me. I was very cautious as ordered. No one else touched it. However, I must admit that I found your request slightly unusual and dangerous. We are allies of the congregation. I am afraid they may not approve of our implications in what could be perceived as a poisoning. I hope that in the future you will perform this kind of mission by yourself rather than risking the lives of your colleagues.
I can't believe it. Constantine's malachor was caused by a silly. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was contaminated. How dare he do such a thing? And why?
I'm sorry, Greenblood. I never thought someone would try to kill him that way.
Well, it's over. We're both... I'm a native, and so naturally immune, and... Constantine is, you know, sucking the life force from the land, so he's fine now. It does explain why the Knots don't get it, though. They're not on, they don't spend enough time on the land. But they eat the food, though. Like, they eat the food and they drink the water, like, in the fresh water from the land. So yeah, they don't live on it, but they, it's not like, I mean, okay, they can eat the fish out and that, but the water they gotta get from
It's perfect. We just have to clear the way.
So what's up there?
The mechanism doesn't work. I need to take a closer look.
Repair with craftsman. Repair with the new cog that we got. Yeah, I can climb this. What's up here? Oh, okay. So if we didn't get the new cog...
Let's go. I found a way out of the city. But be careful. You are weakened, and creatures roam these tunnels. I will lead the way.
Okay, so yeah, that was a way to get in there no matter what, somehow. Oh, impossible to climb. So it doesn't look like there's any offshoot areas, just this. There shouldn't be any hidden treasure, really. I can climb this wall. It's interesting how if I can climb the wall or if I can slip through a wall, then basically everybody can. But if I can't do it, then they can't.
To get dicey.
Go on, the biggest one had the least amount of stuff. So yeah, unfortunately, I probably should have just killed a silly. Also, yeah, I've been taking some time off of Fallout.
You have saved our lives. How can we thank you?
We will never forget what you have done for us on Al-Manawi.
Yes, we will always be grateful.
We're not very far from the Hikmet outpost. You'll have to be careful.
I know how to reach the port without being seen.
Perfect. As for you, you should take refuge in Vigshadir. You will be safe there, but you should avoid the Alliance patrols.
We'll get there. Qua awalen segven.
Where the hell are we? Let's pull one of these. Oh, what the? Kurt, come on now.
Oh, Desade, Your Excellency. I wanted to apologize for the sharp way I dismissed you the last time we met. That schemer, who claimed to have proof against you, never came back. At any rate, I have no doubt she weaved a web of lies. Well, I hope you will not hold it against us.
I hold a lot of things against you, Burham.
I've been to Asili's laboratory, and what I discovered was abominable. Hundreds of poor souls tortured, victims of horrifying experiments. There were so many dead that a pit had been dug to burn the bodies.
How horrifying.
Oh, fuck you.
I cannot believe it.
The natives were not the only victims of these crimes. There are also a number of Nauts.
Nauts? Pardon me for doubting you, but do you have proof of what you say? And have you brought Dr. Asili to me so he may answer these accusations?
Yes, we captured him.
Really? Very well. I will ensure that he is judged as quickly as possible. What was done with the prisoners that were being held in the laboratory?
They were freed. The Danae Exregau are satisfied and should call off their attack.
What a relief. Finally, some good news. How can I repay you?
By allowing me to take part in the trial proceedings. What I saw merits justice, and I fear that the accused will find a great many defenders amongst his fellow savants.
It is a rather novel request, but granted. I shall inform the prosecutor. Let us remember that the madness of a man should not cast a shadow upon the greater sum of his work.
Excuse me?
His research is perhaps our only chance of discovering a remedy. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Can you tell me anything about Dr. Asili?
Asili is a man of remarkable knowledge. One of our most brilliant sages.
You already told me that, Your Excellency.
He is one of those rare men who master alchemy, mathematics, and naturalism with equal assiduity. Anatomy has no secrets for him, and medicine is his passion. Do you realize that it was he who perfected the inoculation technique?
Inoculation? What is that?
A novel treatment that allows us to fabricate immunity to sickness, such as the pox. If any man can find a remedy for the Malachor, it would be him.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
So what quest did it just give us? A trial. Yes, offer to help the attorney. I will definitely be doing this. House. Where am I even? Not you, it's you, okay.
Hello. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
De Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. Governor Buren told me to pay you a visit.
Oh. It is you who arrested Dr. Asili and must help me prepare the trial.
Exactly.
Excellent. We will have lots to do if we want the doctor to pay for his crimes. The accused has a lot of support. Any evidence and testimonies you can gather will be useful.
We'll have no problem gathering witnesses. His laboratory cells were full of them.
We will call them to the witness box, of course. But be aware that if the victims are natives, their words will unfortunately not carry much weight here.
There were also some Nauts. Perhaps I could convince some of the doctor's colleagues to talk.
Their testimony will be crucial. The word of other scholars is likely to be the only thing that condemns him. That plus any material evidence you can gather.
I picked up a strange powder in the laboratory. A substance that I've not been able to identify.
You should show it to an alchemist. We need to know what it is to be able to use it.
These documents describe Dr. Asili's work, as well as the horrible experiments he was performing.
Perfect. I will read them in detail. We will no doubt find something to support my prosecution.
I have found a letter proving that Dr. Asili voluntarily transmitted the Malachor to my cousin, Constantine d'Orsay. I would like to add that I too was a victim of this poisoning.
Did the accused try to take the life of the governor of New Serene? This is an extremely serious crime.
Indeed. He saw my cousin and me as the ideal control group to prove his theories. And no humanitarian or diplomatic consideration could put a stop to his ambition.
This letter alone is crucial proof. I will put it on our file.
Do we have any chance of winning?
Yes, I am rather confident. You have provided overwhelming evidence. But if we had witnesses, we would have an even bigger chance of winning.
I will return to you soon. The Nauts should be at the port, and the islanders had to take refuge in Vikshadi. As for the scientists, they said they would go back to the governor's laboratory. I should give this powder to someone who can tell me what it is.
Talk with Afra. For fuck's sake. So we'll do that first. We'll work our way over.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I would like you to tell me about Asili.
What?
I was expecting you to come and see me
What
about
kind of background
this.
was that?
What would you like to know?
Were you aware of Dr. Asili's experiments?
In part, yes. That's why I chose not to be his student any longer.
Why not say anything?
Because I never thought he would go so far. Over time, he became more and more cruel. I found his approach brutal. As if by meeting the natives it deprived him of all humanity. He spoke of them as test subjects, never as people. But there was a time when he was the greatest doctor and scientist in the Alliance. And I clung on to that memory.
You do know that you were captured thanks to him?
Yes, but I thought the natives wanted to trade us merely as prisoners of war. I was blind. And stupid. I regret it terribly.
Do you think, as your master does, that science justifies all sacrifices?
No.
Some interesting glitches.
I may have believed that at one time, without of course ever imagining that we'd resort to such cruel treatment. But Dunkus, you and Siora have opened my eyes to the limits of science. To worship it as we do in the Alliance does not make us better than Teleme.
In your opinion, were the horrors practiced in this laboratory necessary for his research?
No, even if he was convinced of it. General interest outweighs the suffering of a few individuals. He wanted results quickly, to the point of neglecting slower, more humane methods. I hope we'll succeed in ensuring these experiments never happen again.
Would you be willing to testify against Dr. Asili during his trial?
Of course. I was going to talk to you about that. I want to convince my colleagues that we must give up these kind of methods. And even if it costs me dearly, I want my master to pay for what he did. Anything else?
I must leave you.
It's just weird. Glitches. It saddens me to know that she knew some of this was going on. Since we captured them, I'm kind of thinking that they're not going and didn't let them go. I'm thinking they're probably not gonna talk to us.
I never thought I'd see you here again. Why are you still free?
Dr. Honor made sure that I was set free. He needed my help. What do you want?
What is your purpose here?
I helped Dr. Honor to understand the research of my former master. He's the one who became his successor.
I do hope that he doesn't use the same methods.
Of course not.
What about your other colleagues? What's become of them?
They felt guilty. They stopped their experiments and returned to Al-Sad.
And you don't feel guilty?
What do the other scholars think of Dr. Asili now that his actions have been revealed for all to see?
Most still admire him greatly. He is was the greatest amongst us, you know? They didn't witness what was happening in the lab, and they have little interest in the natives. For them, the main problem is political, given that the war against the rebels cost us dearly. Until they understand the horrors that happened there, they will not have any moral issues.
I discovered this strange powder in one of the laboratory's chests. Do you know what it is?
I did see the doctor using it once or twice, but I don't know what it is. But I can study it for you if you want. I have the tools that will allow me to do so here.
So, what is it?
It is a quintessence of black blood. Probably created using the blood of numerous patients. The doctor managed to harness the very concept of the Malachor in this powder. A single pinch ingested by someone would be enough for them to be afflicted by the disease. With the quantities that you brought me, hundreds of people could be contaminated. It's terrifying. I cannot believe a silly would do such a thing. Here, these are my notes. I wrote down all the details of my experiments, as well as my conclusions.
Thank you. I will relay them to the prosecutor. Are you prepared to testify against Dr. Asili?
I would like to say no. You had me thrown in prison, and without Dr. Honor's intervention, I would still be there. But I can't stop thinking about what we did in that laboratory. I think only by testifying will I ease my conscience.
Thank you. Your story could change the outcome of this trial. I must leave you. What she saw working alongside Asili obviously upset her. She will make an excellent witness.
And now, the knots. That's not right. Can we not get around here? Maybe at the end of this?
Here comes our pay, boys!
Oh, here they are. Everything good for me? That's worth something at least. Give me some ammo. Don't think they have ammo though. Oh, he had one. Oh, this is... I think we can get through here. Or not. Fine, we're gonna have to go back south. Oh, they're trying to take down the witness.
Is everything all right?
Once again, thanks to you. These people wanted to kill me.
Yes, they did.
They certainly wanted to prevent you from testifying at the Doctor's trial.
The Doctor will be judged. I suppose you'd like me to testify about how we suffered.
Indeed. If you do not fear another attempt on your life by these men.
Don't worry. I won't put up with intimidation. From now on, my people will watch over me until I can testify. And I intend to witness the execution of our torturer. You can count on me.
Thank you. Your word will be crucial during the trial.
What do you have? Question the research. Oh, we still have to question researchers at the laboratory. My bad. I thought we did. But we only did that one woman, so. Talk to some people upstairs, I guess.
Dr. Honor, what do you want?
What is your role and what is your research topic?
I'm in charge of the Governor's laboratories. My main research concerns the Malachor, of course. Above all, we searched for a way to reduce the suffering of the sick.
Searched?
Now that we have access to my colleague Asili's work, it gives us hope of finding a cure.
So the crimes he committed while conducting his work do not concern you?
He will be judged for that. But it would be a shame for him to have done all this for nothing.
What do you think of Dr. Asili now that you've learned how he conducted his research?
Well, obviously the few excesses he has conceded himself are unfortunate, but he remains the greatest scientist that the Alliance has ever known. His work has had a profound effect on science. It seems quite unfair to me to reduce his life's work just to what he has done lately.
If I understand correctly, you will be one of his defenders.
Naturally. I don't deny that he made a terrible mistake, but he meant well. And he was probably acting on behalf of our helplessness to combat the Malachor.
Would you agree to speak at the trial? Your influence could be crucial.
Oh, but I already intended to give a statement. His lawyer came to find me.
So are you ready to defend a man who used to torture and murder to advance his research?
Indeed. Because I think the entire work of a scientist should not be judged on a single mistake.
Yes, just one single mistake
is what this was. It is obvious that he should not have used such methods, but Asili has never been very political. I doubt he understood the implications of his actions.
Yes, he was too stupid.
So you're saying the only problem in this case is political?
Essentially, yes. The war he nearly caused could have been expensive for our governor and the city, but let's not fool ourselves. No tears will be shed over the fate of a few of those bloodthirsty savages.
What interest do you have in defending Dr. Asili? You've obviously taken his place since his arrest. I understand that you admired him a lot, but under his tutelage you could not really impose your own ideas. Well, now you finally have a chance to leave your own mark on history.
You are not wrong, but I find it rather unlikely that he will be sentenced.
I have gathered a lot of damning evidence against him, and with your testimony...
I could finally publish my research on fountain contamination. Very well, you've convinced me. I will now testify for the prosecution. It is true that it's time to turn the page and leave his cruel methods behind.
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Anur is an influential scholar. His testimony would convince the judges.
Yeah, he's still an ass that we had to resort to that. Ooh, what's this? Old research documents of Dr. Anur. This file contains the notes of Dr. Anur. From what you understand of his sketches and notes, he sought to discover how patients were contaminated and focused on the water the patients may have ingested. On the file, you can see words which were obviously written by Dr. Asili saying, "Completely useless research. Give up, Anur. We have much better things to do." Okay, so that would have helped, I guess. Oh, didn't need it. Get out of here. Ah, okay. Though, like they said, clearly nobody's going to care about what the natives have to say. I don't get it. This is not that good of a weapon. Oh, the elemental damage! I see. Okay, this is actually a pretty good weapon. Yeah, this is actually probably superior. Because I can upgrade the armor damage. Interesting. Hold on to those for a minute. Here's a strength 4. Oh, that's a one-handed. We need a strength 4 two-handed weapon. From my boy here. Less damage. This is probably what we're looking for. Can we upgrade that enough to be more armor damage? I don't know that we can add more than 40. I forget. We've got the money. I might as well find out. So I want, no, he doesn't, I want to buy the crude iron ore, of course. Want to buy your hoof fungus, of course. And if you have any ammo, I will take all of that. So we'll have to bring that to the... Well, we got to go to the blacksmith anyway, so we'll do that.
Hey! You are the Onol Menawi who freed us. We managed to reach Vikshadir.
They told me what you did for them, Renaikse. Well done. I was able to give them the care they needed. Some wounds will take
Glad
time
you're feeling
to heal,
better after that.
but they are safe thanks to you.
I'm happy to see that they're better.
But you didn't come here for that, did you?
No. I came to ask for your help. The doctor who captured and tortured you is about to be tried for his crimes. He has a lot of support among his people. He's a respected man despite what he did. If we don't have testimony from some of his victims, he will surely be released.
You'll have our words. We'll go to the Grand City and tell our story.
And the Mad Lion will die for causing so much harm to our people.
May the earth engulf him. You can return to Hikmet. I'll make sure they get there in good health.
Thank you, Tiernahach. And thank you all. I blame myself for forcing these poor people back to the city where they have suffered so much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
I believe our investigation is coming to an end. Let's find the prosecutor.
Here, since we have everyone here, I had some steel gauntlets, which can be upgraded to be better. Hers are the same, essentially, and so there's no point in giving them to her. She can't wear them. Kurt's are better. He can't wear them. So yeah, you can have these. Oh, wait. Yeah, because we can make those. Yeah, we can make those better. There were no boots, no. It was just the gloves that I was looking at. And you're not going to have anything yet. This way. Or her place. Sorry, that's right.
You have returned, Your Excellency. Do you have any news on our matter?
A lot, actually.
An alchemist studied the powder that we found in the laboratory. Apparently, it's some kind of concentrate made from the blood of several patients with the Malachor. It seems that less than a pinch of this powder is enough to contaminate whoever consumes it. There's enough here to make a small town sick.
A terrifying thought. I will add the analysis and this powder to the evidence on record. You have gathered overwhelming evidence. The defense will have a hard time saving the accused. I think we can go to trial with confidence now.
A Nort victim of Dr. Asili agreed to testify at the trial.
Excellent. This kind of testimony will certainly rattle his defense.
The islanders will testify at the trial. Their injuries will surely convince the judges.
Indeed. But do bear in mind that the islanders are not highly regarded in Hikmet.
I managed to convince the scientists in the governor's laboratory to speak in our favor.
Excellent. These are not direct witnesses, but if they denounce the doctor, we are sure to be heard.
I even got a testimony from one of Dr. Asili's colleagues.
Perfect. That will convince our scientists, and you know how important they are in Hikmet.
Afra, one of Dr. Asili's former students, has agreed to testify.
Excellent. This woman is very respected by the governor. Her statement will carry a lot of weight.
Will the trial begin soon?
It seems to be the right time. Excellent investigation work. I think we have every chance of winning.
Where will the trial be held?
At the palace. I regret to inform you that you will not be able to attend.
Oh, damn it.
However, I'm sure the governor will keep you informed of the outcome of the proceedings.
Madame, congratulations. The trial was exemplary. Asili's madness was exposed to the entire world. And you have demonstrated the horror of his methods.
Thank you, Excellency. But all praise should be showered upon Sir de Sade. The evidence he supplied was irrefutable.
It was necessary that you hear the victims, in order to understand the extremities to which your science has taken you.
Come now. One cannot conclude that science was guilty here.
Not science, but the savants were. It is never right to set aside humanity in the name of the common good. No knowledge justifies killing or torture.
Your words are wise, and I promise to remember them.
You have not always shown yourself a man of impeccable judgment, Excellency.
We are all, from time to time, victim of our own blind enthusiasm, that is true. But this trial has shaken my usual resolve. It may very well change the course of history.
Go to the execution with Afra. Okay, let's do it. At least we get to be present for that. We have to pick up Afra, or...
Greetings.
Or is she just gonna be there? Whatever, let's pick her up. No, I wanted to compose my team. Ciora should be there too, since it's her people that were tortured. The most, I should say. Vasco, is another one, but...
Afra, are you certain that you want to attend this?
I do not want to attend. I must.
Dr. Asili, you have been found guilty of all accusations brought against you.
I like that mask.
The Bridge Alliance Tribunal condemns you to death. Do you have any final words?
You treat me like a monster. But how many times have you stayed your own hand? So close to the goal to finally find a remedy, you would have done as I. What do a few lives mean when the future of all humanity hangs in the balance? You are nothing more than idiots, incompetents, and you, Baron, are the greatest hypocrite of all. You know that I am right.
Executioner, earn your pay.
You know that I am right.
De Sade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
Thought you'd have something to say about that. Guess not. Okay, so let's see. Well, we'll have Afra in the group because we're going to upgrade her equipment. Ciora's already upgraded. Well, we're going to upgrade Kurt's weapon. New weapon, and see if it's any better. So we'll go with these two first. Or no, sorry, we'll go with, wrong button. Let's get Vasco in there. Okay, fine, Petrus, that works for me. Now do you have new stuff? No, you don't. That's okay. We're going to have a lot of bullets from the stuff we've got from you. Won't make them now because they don't weigh anything right now. But eventually we'll make them all. No, I want to talk to Afra. We're home again and outside my place.
Desade, I'm happy. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Guess not.
Oh, it's you, Old Menawi. Come and see. I receive beautiful things from our custom pieces made to order.
Oh, it's a great.
Actually, what do you have to buy? Anything that I can? No, it's all low-level stuff. Never mind.
The best forge in...
Oh.
Okay, so all his stuff is already crafted. So you. This thing already has a lot of balance. Let's just go with armor. Straight armor. Actually, this has a lot of armor now. Holy shit. Is that better than what Desarde has? It is. I think we have to change, buddy. This one will give you a balanced one. 18 and 18.
The best forge in tier for a day. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Oh, I can't use it. I need another endurance. Now I have a decision to make for our next point, if we even make it that far, because I'm not sure how close we are to ending the game. If we want to go one more endurance to wear better armor, or if we want one more agility to equip a huge weapon. I'm thinking the endurance, because I mean this thing is already just as good as... I mean, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure this is about as good as we're going to get. Anyway, for you, you need... What? Oh.
it's a great...
How much armor? The most armor damage we can give it is 30. I'll give her just straight damage because it's my job to destroy armor. Okay, so if I use this, I'm losing 200... So I lose 274 straight damage, but I get 326 elemental damage, which is great. I'm losing 20 armor damage. But I can give it 30. So this is actually going to be better, I think. Anyway, all of your armor is... Oh, this hasn't been upgraded. Let's just give you defense. We'll give you a balanced one. 24 and 12. And yeah, 24 and 12 is good. Okay, so you're set for whatever comes.
The best forge in tier for D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
No, you're better with what you got.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again.
Oops, that's leave.
The best forge in tier for D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Now we're going to go Kurt and Vasco.
Oh, it's you on Old Manawi. Come and see. Oh.
Okay. So we need more armor damage for you. 30 armor damage. Yes, that makes it superior in every way. Except for stun. You lose a little bit of stun, but to get that much more out of it, it's probably worth it. Okay, this thing already has a lot of armor damage, so we're just going to go straight physical damage on this. Oh, whoops, that's armor damage. My bad. Oh, never mind. It wasn't doing much armor damage. But either way, we still want straight damage for him. For your pistol, again, we're going to do straight physical. Oops. Now for your armor. Yeah, you definitely need to be protected a little better here. And we'll give you magic resistance, poison resistance, fear regeneration. That's interesting, we'll give you that. So if you can wear those straight up, then it's not a problem. Yeah, we'll give you a little of everything there.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Perfect.
Bertir Tumad, Onol Menawi. I am always happy to see you again. Do you want to see the objects I brought?
I'd like to sell you some stuff, actually. No, I'm keeping this just in case the elemental damage isn't super great.
You will always be welcome here.
So everyone should have pretty much the last equipment they're gonna get, except for me. Now we must go tell Constantine about what we've just done.
Constantine, my dear cousin.
I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You better tell me everything.
But Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little, and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Charisma.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
Normally I would have said getting drunk at the tavern, but clearly that isn't the case.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Miel Frichtemann had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
I already unlocked this earlier. Like when we first got here. Pages from Constantine's journal. All this potential, this feeling of power. I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Catastach's link cured me, but those I established myself made me a god. Soon the whole island will answer my call, as long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me passing by in Quevar the other night. If they denounce me, they could ruin my whole plan. I can't take that risk. I must get rid of them. Oh, those exiled ones. I remember them. Fucking Constantine, man. Revealing his true nature. Power-hungry madman, of course. Here's what we're gonna do. Nope, still hasn't, you know, fixed that. Do I really have 736 ammo right now? Or is that how many I can make? I do have 736 ammo. I don't even know how that happened. I mean, I know we made a bunch, but it wasn't fucking that much. Holy shit. Okay, so we don't have to make any right now. Probably for the rest of the game, I would think. Oh my god.
cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
I agree. That's why we're not going to. We sent some of these creatures here.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol-Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me, so we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol-Manawi.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Okay, we're gonna loot these guys. No, I don't think we need to anymore. We are approaching the end. Now I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay. So follow this path to the right, I believe I think this is what they were talking about. Let's take a check the map quick. Yes. The real question is, do we actually want to go back and find all the professor's notes and everything?
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to
Thinking
see
not.
where Constantine goes.
I see him. And he's not alone.
Yeah, see, this was blocked
He
off
opened the passage for himself here. Let's follow him, quick.
Constantine, what are you doing? Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself.
I think I taught this spoiled brat how to wield a weapon. But now he's throwing pieces at us.
It's the only explanation.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants. Eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is.
He fears the death. We saw that.
You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
What is madness?
Will do.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichteman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If in his folly he remembered just a small bit of what I taught him, then he shall warn his guard to be ready for us. We will need to be discreet and find ourselves allies.
You're thinking of all the creatures that he has perverted. A veritable army.
Precisely. And against an army we will need soldiers. The natives will follow you because their god has ordered it.
We might also be able to count on help from the Nords. We'll need to speak to their admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Congregation of Merchants is now hostile towards us. I have a point that I can't even use on this. Now I want to see all of them. Here we go. So we're only missing 2 camps. We could go and get that done. Although at this point it's not really worth it, is it? So we need to convince a bunch of people to participate. Form an alliance against Constantine. So we should just be able to go north. Yeah, there's a campsite.
What do you seek?
I have come to ask for your help in stopping my cousin.
The one Finbar abducted. Why do you want to stop him now?
He was afflicted by a terrible disease. Katasak bonded him to the island to cure him, but the power he received from it made him go insane. Do you remember the attacks of creatures led by a strange guardian?
Of course. I was even told that you fought one of them with Darren. I would have loved to be there.
He was sent by my cousin. He managed to bond himself to other places, and he transformed their guardian each time.
The Donegada never bind themselves more than once. They say it would be very bad for Tir Fradi.
I'm afraid they may be right. Now he wants to target the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu.
So, he is the one Enon Milfrichtemen was talking about when he warned me of danger.
Without a doubt. And to stop him, I need allies. I intend to suggest this alliance to other factions, but I need the support of your people. I know that you don't like the Renaigse, and that you do not trust them. But we are all threatened. We have no choice but to act as one.
I do not like your proposition, and you know it. But you are our Karants, and we cannot refuse to answer the call of Enon Mil Frichteman. I will assemble my best warriors, and we will go defend the sanctuary with you. In the meantime, take this weapon. It has always served me well, and I hope it will help you in this fight.
Thank you, Deirdre.
We will prevail or we will die. May the volcano give you its fury, Karants. Anything more?
I need to be going.
So
we got some sort of weapon from her. Great Revenge Mace. Well, he can't use it. Yeah, only I could use it, and it's not something I want to use, so. And I can't, because I don't have the strength anyway, so. Probably would have been best if you kept it, but we will, One thing I do want to do while we're at a bench. Here's my science. Major health potion. I'm gonna hope I don't need more than 150 of these things. That's gonna be what we're using instead. Okay, now to go talk to the Mother Cardinal. Convince everybody. Hikmet is probably going to be the hardest. It's going to be hardest to get the Bridge Alliance, I'm thinking, but we'll see.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a denegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taking control of.
I think I messed up my mic.
And I need some help. Others have already joined me, but we also need the support of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Yes, I'm not sure how much of my commentary was captured there. It seems like my eating was. Could have had my microphone off for quite a while, actually. Unsure. Either way, let's finish this. Let's get the others over. Come on. If the congregation is hostile towards us, I wonder how we're going to get to the Admiral. I mean, I can teleport in, essentially, but... we'll figure it out. Look at that. You fucking owe me, buddy. You better join.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet, and to what do
I have come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against who?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different Guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the Guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then, there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantine has fallen into madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Teerfredi. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories.
Fuck you.
I believed you sincere, de Sardet. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Excellency, thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
So that's 3. The other 2 are in New Serene, so it's going to be interesting to go back there. Port quarter first. Move, okay.
Ah, de Sarde. I've finally heard from my men. They told me what happened with the de Vesps. Thank you for stepping in and freeing them. Without your help, they would probably be dead by now. Anyway, believe me, those de Vesp vipers will not cross this sea unless in chains. But you didn't come here for me to congratulate you, did you? What can I do for you?
I have come to ask for your help, Admiral. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and the villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, de Sarde, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I already have the support of other factions, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nauts.
You can. My men aren't really used to fighting on land, but they will be by your side. You have proven time and time again that we can trust you.
Thank you, Admiral.
May the winds be in your favor, de Sarde. You'll need all the help you can get.
Now the coin guard. I have to fight our way there. Hello, guard. Are you going to attack me? They aren't.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Oh, it's you, Onul Menawi. Come and see. I receive beautiful things from our village.
Not sure why they don't attack us, but whatever. This isn't it. Turn back around and take the southern door.
Hello, Commander.
Lord Desade, how can I be of service to you?
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you want from me?
We need reinforcements to protect the sanctuary of the islanders, north of the island.
Very well. I will send some troops there. But may I ask who or what they will be fighting?
Creatures, in great numbers. And probably my cousin.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island, he has become obsessed with power. He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the Governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we are in danger, and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Anything else?
I have to go. Goodbye.
I also have a lot to do. Until next time, Your Excellency.
Well, that's everybody. From Glendon. Which way, like, the hell out of here? No, this is the wrong fucking one, you idiot. Actually, hold on. To find Constantine's hideout. Is that in It's here in the city. I said it was north, so it's got to be out here somewhere. This deal, perhaps?
Move away! It's about to get dicey!
That's a dock. That's what's up here. Oh, it's down here? He said he would go north. So it must be this, yeah, Constantine's secret item. Okay. Stuck in my fucking trays.
The cave that Constantine indicated in his note shouldn't be very far.
He has guards that are pretty loyal to him. The jewels they'll be protected.
I'll loot these guys just because I'm curious. Duke's dueling gloves.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives, places of connection.
Constantine's research notes. According to my calculations, by performing linking rituals in Credgwen, I'm terrible with these names, Vedvelvi, Enomil Frickman should be sufficiently weakened and I sufficiently powerful to fight him. I cannot wait to annihilate this senile old god.
This place, this journal. My poor Constantine, you have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending. Enon Mir Frichterman was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Tyr Fredi.
So much so that he's threatening Enonmil Frichterman himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him to scout the place. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he's established.
I don't know exactly how these things work. And unless you do, we're gonna need help. How about Dunkus? Mev scares me a little.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
We haven't talked to Dunkus ever since we told him we'd get the crown for him. And then didn't. Okay, so we'll just take the exit out here.
When you see Vad, give him my thanks. If it weren't for him, one of my friends would probably be dead. Poisoned.
That is the task of the Done.
I already heard this. That's right, we did talk to him about that.
I need your help. You may have heard about the strange guardians who are leading the animals to attack everyone.
Yes, Darren of the Donea Exregao sent me a messenger to tell me about it.
It is the work of my cousin. He completed the bonding ritual in several places on the island. Every time he bonds himself, he becomes more powerful, transforms the guardians and sends them to attack his enemies.
And he weakens the island and threatens us all. Katasach and Evosh should never have bonded him.
Correct.
His spirit is not in balance. The only thing he does is take and take again. He will eventually devour everything.
Enon Mil Frictamen did warn me that he would now turn his attention to the heart of the island.
What are you planning on doing, and how may I help?
We're gathering our allies. But if we want to stop him, we'll have to weaken him.
And break some of his bonds. I see. I will have to talk about this with the rest of the Donegada, and hope that they will answer my call. But in the meantime, the Beragnodas will accomplish their duty. However, we will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Tifradi. However, you must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
Thank you, Dunkus.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage among sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mil Frictamen speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
I almost regret not choosing him to become High King.
What? Okay, let's go there. Go. Okay, that didn't go as planned. Oh, it saved us here. I was hoping it would have an autosave from where we... Okay, lesson learned. We'll save before we fight it.
must admit that I expected Duncus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage among sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mil Frichtiman speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
I almost regret not choosing him to become High King.
We're gonna have to fight 3 of these things. Oofta. Oofta name and oofta iti. Come on. Let's get this done. This time we will save before he kills us. Come on, load, 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 load. And save. Let's do it. Someone else get his attention, please. Got no more armor left. That far though, Jesus.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, for... Okay. At least we're closer this time. Okay. We're gonna do it this time. This time we got him. I'm just gonna have all of his hate to this battle. Oh, okay, that was Fury. There's no chance to stop and take a healing potion. I was hoping that Sior would hit me with something, but... okay. We got it this time. We got it. After we kill this one, though, I think I'm gonna have to call it for the day. We're at the 3-hour mark, so we'll finish this game and start The problem is that Kurt can't get close enough because he's moving so fast. Roar it, just keep doing that.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Thank you.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Okay, we're in trouble, we're in trouble.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
We got him, I think we got him.
It's dead. Now let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone.
Where?
Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegada of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Okay, so let's get back to camp. Like I said, I think we're gonna have to call it there. I'll travel us to our next location and save. At least everything's close by, but yes, that's where we're going to end it. So, next time, on GreedFall, the thrilling conclusion. So, as usual, this is John Crate, signing out.